Good day, everybody. Welcome to Iron Crane Dojo. I'm Bill McCabe, and thanks once again for continuing to be a regular visitor. We're going to talk about an off-the-wall topic today, just because I think it's worthwhile to have some appreciation for what it is. I call this the Archie cut move, and I named it after my own teacher, Master Archie, because he had perfected this to the absolute extreme, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But the cut move is one of many leverage concepts where, for example, if you're stuck, and I'm going to have Sensei Chris Antis assist me. Sensei Chris, say hi to our guest. Come over here if you will. Just a simple move. He grabs my arm. He's a, let's do the same side grab so we have a good camera angle. Now come over here at the camera if you will, Steve. And quick release or quick control. See, the leverage here is I've got him. Now, if he wants to kick with his left leg, he lifts his leg up. But you see, I anchor him to the ground. You see how I'm doing that? I cut. I drop his weight downward. Now, I'm splitting his energy, because as he's glued to the ground there, and here comes the Archie cut, I go forward and I cut into him. And you can see the leverage of the cut. Now, as I do that, I'm actually cutting to the center of his body, moves from here to here. So when I'm cutting, he's anchored to the ground, he's tilted slightly forward, and then the cut move drives him with great energy backwards. Okay, now that's if he's my friend. You know, I'm just trying to push him off of me. He grabs and I say, come on, just cut it out. Okay, again, he grabs, I relax it. You see, if I give him something to nibble on or read, he can read my energy, okay? But I just relax it. He grabs, I relax, and I do. There's a lot that's happening there. Okay, he grabs, and I'm worried about the leg, the left leg, the right leg. If he comes with the right leg, I cross him over. He lifts the right leg, I cross him over. Then I have a free hit. This is called high paddle horse's head. If the right hand comes across, you see, I'm still okay. Okay, so there's a lot that spins off of this, and that's why Archie made it a strong move for himself and made sure that all of his black belts did it with the equal level of proficiency. So he grabs. Now it can vary. Instead of hitting here, I can anchor him and slide under him and go into his hip. Here I'm occupying the center. I go in, hit. And you can vary this as many ways as you want, and you can play with it to your heart's delight. Okay, so you'll just get some ideas with it. He releases, he grabs me with this hand at chest level. I want him off my chest. You see, the thing is I have much more potential extension on my arm than he has on his, because he's trying to control me as he's about to hit me. So I release it. He grabs, I release. You see how powerful that becomes. He grabs, I release. He grabs, I release, and I do the same move opposite side, cross-side, into his body. Or grabs, release, into his head. Okay? Again, it's a very quick move. It's a very powerful move. Now, if you practice this, you have to be very careful. If you break your partner, your partner may want to break you back later on. So, for example, as I grab Sensei Chris, he executes on me. Now, let's get you a rear view of this so you can see the recoil in my body, because you don't really appreciate the power of this until you see how it recoils. I grab, he fires. Okay? He's not hitting that hard. The move is just that powerful. I grab, he fires. Okay, again. Now, if you want to augment this, he grabs. You can do it as a flat hand. Now, you see, when I do it, I relax, and then I fire at the end. But you can twist it. You can straight arm and fire together. You know, there's a lot of ways you can vary this. So, for example, I'm here. I roll his arm, and his elbow is actually locked to his shoulder here, just by the way I've angled it. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing something called G. I'm combining forces, combining vectors. Instead of just hitting with one vector now, I'm hitting and adding a second vector. Okay, so for example, if I didn't do anything here, see the second vector will move him. So I'm here in moving. Now I combine them, he literally goes airborne. So little tricks of the trade. Here, you can uppercut, you can attack under the armpit into the brachial reflex. You see how I'm doing that? With my thumb, this is all self-defense. Okay? You can attack to the head and all the head targets. Again, as you're in this position, you have to be mindful that he may have legs, he may want to kick. As he lifts his leg, see, I'm feeling, you know, his intention in the arms, and I'm ready to react to it. Okay, ready to react at all times. That comes with experience. You know, you might incorporate push hands into your practice, and it will really develop your sensitivity to what the other person intends to do. And the rule of thumb is this, and this is actually one of the maxims of Tai Chi Chuan and also the internal arts, but it's something that we do in Kung Fu, where mind over matter is our founding principle. If the attacker doesn't do anything, you don't do anything. There's no threat, there's nothing to be concerned about. When the attacker moves, you move first. And how do you do that? How do you move first? Well, you give them what they want. And it's like riding a wave with your thought. And you put your thought to the head of the wave, and then you move to the front of the wave, and then you reverse the energy back into the person. So he grabs. You see, I let him have it. Okay, as I let him have it, I give it back to him. If I resisted and I hit him, nothing would happen because he's reading my intention already. But because I let him have it and I hit him, his body doesn't have the guard up for it. Okay, going back to the other side again. Let's just say he's going to hit me with his left hand. He's just going to step forward and punch me. Good. Okay? He steps forward, I wipe. He steps forward, I wipe. The right hand comes, and in. See, I've got the leg checked, weight on the left leg so I can't lift it, and I'm out of the way of the right leg. He comes with the left, I wipe. Now watch, I'm going to put a little power into my strike here. I'm going to do the Archie-back dust off, the master Archie-back reverse power cutting technique. He comes. You can see the reactions. It's like a harpoon. Okay, it's like a harpoon going in. Now I'll let him get his revenge on me. Now, mind you, we're both experienced and we have some ability to manage moderate contact like this. But this move is so powerful that it must be practiced with extreme restraint and only under the direct guidance of a qualified black belt instructor. But it is something for you to research in your own schools. So I punch the center because I'll do it in slow motion, and he does the wipe, he captures and cuts across. Good. You see the power of that. Now to augment the power, I'm going to ask that his legs mirror mine. So as I step forward, his right leg goes forward as mine goes forward, and now he's completely out of my striking trajectory zone, and he cuts across and fires. And this time he's going to strike me. So I come in, I punch. He apologized, but I'll survive. Master Archie-back's cutting moves is one of the great first responses in the martial arts. Okay, so take this little morsel of different kind of knowledge, new knowledge, work it into your thinking, see if it opens up opportunities of movement for you, then come back and visit us again in the future. Take care.